It has been 45 years since Richard Nixon declared a war on drugs in 1971, yet on any given day in 2016, at least 137,000 people sit behind bars on drug possession charges. It's an issue that neither one of the top two presidential candidates are typically asked about, and that's because there's a good chance that they won't do anything different than what Obama has already done. In fact, in the time you have spent watching this video, at least one person in the United States has been arrested on drug possession charges. According to a recent report from the American Civil Liberties Union and Human Rights Watch, each year in the United States, at least 1.25 million people are arrested on drug possession charges. 2/3 of those people are in local jails, staying in their cells anywhere from days to months to years, just awaiting their day in court simply because they cannot afford to post bail. The majority of those people will end up pleading guilty by way of the plea deals offered by prosecutors, both because they have been threatened with exaggerated prison sentences and because they know that the longer they are gone, the more debt piles up at home. Did you know that in the United States, more people are arrested for possession of marijuana than for all violent crimes combined? Chelsea Clinton made headlines recently for saying that marijuana can kill you. And yes, she was mocked and ridiculed for her comments, but she was not completely wrong. See, in the United States, marijuana is on the list of the most deadly drugs. Can it actually kill you? No, but under our current laws, getting caught with marijuana by police can change life as you know it. So let's say that you've never done drugs in your life, you're not a minority, and you don't live in a low-income neighborhood. Why should you care? Well, in order for a drug-related arrest to be conducted, there has to be a search and seizure. Someone has to pay for the officers, someone has to pay for the jails, someone has to pay for the court proceedings. The list goes on, and it all boils down to the money. Someone has to pay for it. And unfortunately for us, that someone just ends up being hardworking taxpayers. We live in a country where over 1 million people are arrested on drug possession charges each year. And yet, in an election year, our top two presidential candidates typically aren't asked about how they would deal with this massive problem. It all comes together to serve as a reminder that just as with the war on terror, the war on drugs has been an absolute failure. If anything in this video resonated with you, be sure to share it on social media. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, if you'd like to check any of our sources, look for the links in the description box. If you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe to youtube.com/WeAreChange.